How long has he been here?
On the way back from Omarska, a long drive in a van across the sort of dirt roads of northern Bosnia, we were sort of, oh God, have we got enough? But we didn't see enough. We should have insisted more. Perhaps we should have gone to more camps. Very worried. We hadn't got a story. Drank a bottle of whiskey between us, I think, singing most of Sergeant Pepper from memory, in order, as I recall, and a few English pub songs. Got back to Belgrade. It was the interpreter's birthday. Had supper, went to bed, all very worried. Next day, boom, the whole thing went AWOL.
In his most forceful statement yet on the Yugoslav crisis, President Bush said he could not rule out the use of
Bosnia say they've seen evidence of mistreatment, but nothing to
It makes me want to do whatever we have to do to stop the killing.
I was on the phone all day, doing interviews. It was ridiculous. I felt rather like one of those pop stars that gets to #1 for a week and then is never heard of again.
These people were all skin and bone, really, gaunt and in terrible.
These men were emaciated, grotesquely undernourished, very thin, bony, gaunt, wiry, and clearly some of them hadn't eaten properly for weeks, if not months.
My concern was that they shouldn't be described as concentration camps, because the picture I was getting was not a picture of concentration camps. People were not being held there indefinitely. They were not being held there, by and large, for systematic extermination. There wasn't much evidence of that. Some people are killed, and some people were killed in large groups and systematically, but it wasn't the same as Nazi concentration camps of the Second World War. And it struck me that this might rebound.
I only used concentration camp once to say that the Bosnian Serbs said it wasn't one. In fact, I think probably technically they were concentration camps. I mean, as opposed to death camps, we always think associate concentration camps with the Second World War, but I think technically it just means an area where a lot of people are concentrated. I think I chose to avoid all sort of camps and detention centres. I used a woman describing it as a detention centre.
This is not the camp, this is the centre, the transit centre. Omarska and Ternopil, both the centres, not camps.
The problem was that by then everyone, it was all Belsen 92, and everyone wanted to talk about Auschwitz and Dachau. And there was one American radio station I was doing an interview for, and I hung up, actually, because I heard the Nuremberg rally going on in the background, and some inane DJ saying, well, the mass extermination camps, who thought they would see them in our lifetime? On the line from Belgrade, Yugoslavia, a man who has seen them with his own eyes. And I hung up at the